The amount of growth that he had over the next 9 years was just exponential. I mean, I can't think of anybody else who matched it in terms of their influence, their success, his growth as a man, as an orator, as a compelling public figure whose opinion mattered at all levels. At all levels, he had the president of the United States listening to him, down to my 14-year-old daughter. I mean, there's just not many people who can say that. Why, Don? What was it about him?
You know what? He could just relate to people. He could take complex things and explain them simply. He did so kindly as well. I mean, even his biggest detractors. I mean, on a daily basis, Charlie Kirk gave them a platform to debate these ideas. He gave them his platform that he actually worked for and created. He let them speak, and he calmly, he'd push back with ideas, with words. And I say, when they talk about him being a threat, and you have all these, left-wing radical funded NGOs labeling him, domestic terrorist and these sorts of things. He wasn't a threat. Charlie was the kindest person I probably knew. I mean, Charlie was certainly the calmest, in many cases, the least aggressive of all the people, I know in politics. Mm-hmm. I guess the problem was, his real threat wasn't anything other than he was so effective. He gave them that platform. He'd push back with words and ideas. And in minutes, you'd see this on a college campus, some radical giving, just insane, leftist talking points, and he'd push back, and, they were left speechless. Many of them, they'd walk away just humbled, and I think half of them probably became believers. But the people who came to hear him speak, the people who, went in there with an open mind, they were like, oh, this is right. The indoctrination that we've dealt with since probably kindergarten is bullshit. The stuff that we're being force-fed by our college professors is absolute nonsense. And, I remember that. I was doing college campus tours with him in 16. And even me, and I don't exactly shy away from these things. I was, wow, we're really going to go on a college campus? Like, okay, let's see what happens. And it was incredible. I remember one of the early ones we did. I think it was the University of Michigan. We get to Michigan and we get there, and of course the university makes it very difficult for us to get a room. So we three times oversold. They won't let us even have a platform, and then they got to make sure all the radicals get in. And I remember we're going to go on stage, and the Michigan State Police pulled us aside. They were there not because we had them, but they were just monitoring all of it. And they basically pulled me and Charlie aside and said, "Hey guys, we can't stop you from going out there, but we can't guarantee your safety, and we think it's a bad idea. You should cancel." And Charlie and I both sort of simultaneously looked at us, and we're like, we'd rather take an ass kicking than give them that win.